So, as we all know, the press has been heavily focused on the nation's economy over the last few weeks, and in particular there's been a lot of talk about mortgage interest rates. So with that in mind, we decided to get Sam and Nick in from DWG Mortgages to talk to our staff about what is really happening in the world of mortgages. So we're here today with Nick and Sam from DWG Mortgages. They are our preferred mortgage providers, and they're going to give us a little bit of information about what's going on in the mortgage market at the moment.
Hi guys.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a lot of fluctuation going on at the moment. We thought it'd be really helpful for you to give us a bit of insight into what's actually going on in the mortgage market, particularly with regards to rates.
Obviously we've been sport over the last few years with rates being on the floor, around 1-2%, which was never going to continue. Obviously, you know, the rates are now higher. We believe that probably 5% will be the new norm for fixed rate.
So sort of 1-2%. That wasn't ever a really realistic interest rate.
No.
It was always sort of out of the ordinary.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think consistently over a number of years now, rates have never been that low.
Yeah.
And they're just going to continue that low. So I think it's just about educating people that, you know, a rate of 5% is probably going to be the new norm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they may have been sport having a rate of 1% or under in some instances, but yeah, certainly rates are in the increase, and 5% is where we think they're probably going to end up being.
Okay,
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And do you think that they're going to remain at that level then? Are we talking probably for maybe a couple of years, do you think? Do you think there's going to be that sort of degree of consistency?
I think rates will continue to increase. No one knows how long for. We're speaking to a lot of people, and you know, I think a 2-year fix would be wise, because the understanding is within the market that, you know, by maybe the end of next year or the year after, rates will start to come down again and end up around 5%. But I think a 2-year fix would. It's different for a lot of people, obviously, but I think a 2-year fix would certainly be the way forward at the moment.
Okay.
And Nick, we had an interesting conversation earlier about withdrawn mortgage offers. Can you just help us out with that? Because it was all in the press everywhere that people were having their mortgages taken away from them, and people were scared of the chains for that reason.
Absolutely, yeah. I think there's been an awful lot of bad press that came out from what happened with the mini budget last week. We had a lot of calls from people worried about whether offers going to be taken away and stuff like that. It's terminology. No lender has pulled their mortgage offers. So if you have a mortgage offer, that's safe. That interest rate is secure. So as long as that mortgage goes through to completion, that mortgage offer will be safe.
So people weren't having their mortgages taken away from them, their offers taken away from them. That's crazy, isn't it? Because that was all over the press.
It was, again, bad press. It is the way it was being reported. Yes, lenders have changed their rates. Yes, lenders are pulling their rates all the time. But once you submit your application, that mortgage product that you've chosen, that's secure. So however long that might
rate
take,
is locked in once you make the application.
locked in from application up until mortgage completion.
That's really, I think a lot of people are going to want to hear that, aren't they? Yeah.
Absolutely. And in terms of the choice that's out there at the moment for people looking for residential mortgages, has that reduced significantly, or do you think there's still a good level of choice for people in terms of the products that are available?
Well, I think from a residential perspective, there is plenty of mortgages out there. One of the big things that we're trying to say to our customers is don't panic.
Yeah.
There are many products. Many products to suit all types of customer. So I don't think people should be thinking this isn't the right time to buy because there is a mortgage. Yes, we need to be prepared for higher interest rates. I think we do. But as Sam was saying a little bit earlier, we expect those to go up a little bit, and then they're going to come down, and then they'll level off at a point where is comfortable, I guess. We're talking probably the 4.5-5% marks, but there's plenty of choice out there, so don't worry.
Don't panic.
It's just about educating people. Like I said, there's a lot of demand. People are still buying. People are still selling, and it's just educating people. Yeah, rates are slightly higher at the moment, but yeah, there's so many options for people. So many lenders. So yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
And so the lenders, they're quite motivated. They've got the funds. They want to lend.
Absolutely.
It is, and the products are out there.
Absolutely. There's plenty of products. There's obviously plenty of lenders, and they certainly want to lend. So
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Being a whole of market mortgage broker means that we do have access to pretty much all lenders out there, which means we have access to a wide range of mortgage products, and they're going to suit anybody. They'll suit somebody who's a first time buyer. They'll suit somebody who's a home mover. Maybe might have had a little bit of problems in the past. There's mortgages out there for everyone.
Excellent. So, in a nutshell, interest rates are going to be high. That is the new normal. It shouldn't stop people from moving forwards. Don't panic. And it's not been realistic that mortgage offers have been withdrawn and breaking chains for that reason.
no.
Yeah, I mean, putting it into context, I remember when I bought my first house, and interest rates were about 7-8%, and that was the normal at the time. And
didn't think anything of it.
Absolutely.
10% even, I think, at some point.
Well, I think they've been up as high as sort of 14%, haven't they?
They were back in the 90s. Yeah.
So I think putting that sort of 4-5% in context, I think that's we're just used to these really artificially low interest rates.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that's where they're going to settle, and we've just got to be used to that. That new normal, as you rightly say, Sam.
And people still need to move.
Yeah.
So people still need mortgages.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Well, we will direct them to you guys.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming in and talking with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that was great to get some really good insights and a really good understanding of what's going on in the mortgage market from Nick and Sam at DWG Mortgages. Obviously, things are changing day by day at the moment, but we really appreciate the benefit of their experience. Hopefully that's been helpful for you guys, and if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Thank you.